in 1980 to drive one of these must be outrageous. I think it might be one of the coolest road cars ever made. Holy moly! Because, my word, this is still a really quick car. You just shouldn't be able to do this in a wagon, should you? One of those examples where a group of engineers have just absolutely nailed it. Still every bit as good as it was way back in 2007.
Looking back, you must have a favourite car. I know it's a tricky question, but do you have one favourite?
You go ask that so early on. Can you give me 1.5 cars? 1.5 and a bit. Anyway, the one of them will be the red Audi Sport Quattro. It will, because it's a good-looking car. I've not been around one for many a decade, for so long as what we've had over the last few days here. And it's a piece of kit. It's just a lovely thing to look at. Still quick enough to be quick. It's a lovely place to be. So it's in the sentimental box, I suppose. The track day box is going to be the blue R8, the LMX one. Right. I mean, that for me was holy guacamole. It really was. In a couple of those corners, and it would just go, and then it pulled and it pulled and it. Yeah, I was hat off impressed. Yeah. You?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's been great to reacquaint myself with the Mark 1, if you like, R8. It's just a reminder of what a game-changing car that was, and both whether it's the V8 or the V10, yeah, it's a great car. I really enjoyed that. As I think you probably worked out by now, I love the 10-valve Quattro. I'm so surprised by that car. It's the sweetest car, really tactile and involving, and I didn't expect that. That's been great. What am I on? That's 3 already. A B7. I love the B7 Audi Sport. I love that car so much. Sport Quattro. I mean, how am I not putting the Sport Quattro in that list? I don't know. It's an embarrassment of riches, really. But yeah, the Sport Quattro is incredibly special. Definitely have that in the dream garage.
When I drove the original Quattro here, I went, oh, it's not so bad. I thought it would be. Oh no.
So did I.
It held its own as 44 years old.
Yeah, it's really impressive. I mean, I think it's only really the braking that is the obvious thing. But that, to be honest, that's the same with all old cars, really. If you drive them hard on the track, it's usually the first thing that shows a weakness or shows its age. But yeah, apart from that, it was actually, I think, to really enjoy it, which was really surprising. I never expected that at all.
You've driven some cars in period, and then you come back and drive them now, like that B7 RS4. I drove it at Silverstone, and you drove it probably on the international launch, wherever it was. And it was like, it's still holding its own.
Whenever a car has its own unique persona and creates its own emotions in people, that never really dates. That recipe that it has, it's a unique recipe. Naturally aspirated V8 manual gearbox, small by modern standards, compact estate car, takes on even more appeal. Now we look back and there's a lot in that car that we really cherish. I loved the car when it was new. I actually love it even more now, and I think it shines more brightly now that its qualities are harder to find. And I suppose really it's that changing of technology, petrol, diesel, hybrid, and here we still are now talking about electric vehicles and electric motorsport and what they've done with Formula E and Dakar. It's the cycle again, isn't it, going forward?
What they're doing with electric mobility is learning from it. It's not for everybody's taste or cup of tea, as we might say in the UK, but it is a different kind of mobility, maybe than the majority of Evo readers or motorsport freaks would like. But it's there for now. Will it move on? Have we yet to discover something else? Arguably, yes. It's not necessarily the answer. It's just a path of where we need to get to. It's just a way of proving technology, like the Volkswagen Iltis did when it won the Dakar back in late 70s, early 80s. That's what keeps engineers and designers going. Who would ever have designed an R8? But they did, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Who would ever have designed an estate car, the RS2, the blue one? But thank goodness that they did, because it spawned other manufacturers to do it as well, still to this day.
Yeah. So I need to be open-minded. That's what you're saying. I should be open-minded.
I'm a bit more open to design a car for what it's supposed to do, because not one car can do everything.
Fair enough. And we've got other things to look forward to, haven't we? They return to Formula One 2026.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we're looking at electric performance for the road on a whole new level with the RS e-tron GT, which, if nothing else, will certainly not be slow. From my perspective, yeah, the previous one was very, very rapid. That's not the bit that is potentially the game changer. It's how it drives. Can they make it a more engaging driving experience? That's really what we're interested in. The speed, and yeah, that's not in doubt. But how it drives, for me, that will be the acid test.
Okay, I get that. Well, let's see what it's like. We need to do a few more laps.
Yeah, come on then. Does it stop raining?